Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new and you've never seen me before, my name is Empress of Sunlight Tarot, and I'm a tarot reader here on YouTube as well as on TikTok. And today I will be performing the full moon in Aquarius reading for the fire sign collective. That is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius placements. So if you are a fire sign or have strong fire sign in your chart, and this reading will resonate to you in some way, shape, or form. Do keep in mind that time, gender, and energy are all fluid, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so we are officially in Leo season. So since Leo is a fire sign, happy birthday to any and all Leos on this channel. I do greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I do hope that you spend and have a beautiful and amazing birthday. We also just had the node move in to Aquarius as well, which is also Leo's sister sign, as we're also having this full moon in Aquarius. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to play out for you guys for the most part. So we are going to go ahead and start off with your moon affirmation. Cutting the deck, fire signs for this full moon in Aquarius. And you have, oh, what? Let me show you the imagery. I usually always show you the imagery. And it says, I accept that here, now, is exactly where I am, and that is a place of profound learning. Okay, so I feel like with this full moon in Aquarius, this is going to help you really recognize that you are in the right place at the right time. Okay, it's going to help you recognize that what you've gone through and what you have learned and what you've experienced is something to like be grateful for or find a sense of gratitude in. And I feel like you are stepping into this new chapter or this new phase of your life where you're able to accept that there is a lot more to you that needs fixing, or that needs healing, or that needs more learning. And I feel like you are now in this position of really recognizing that for yourself. Okay, especially if like you were really like in denial about that for some reason. It does look like you are finding yourself at a place of acceptance. So your zodiac moon, you have moon in Libra with card 19 with love. It says, bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. So your love life could be very significant around this full moon in Aquarius. Whether you could be reflecting on your relationships, whether you could be stepping into a connection, wanting to expand on a connection you're already in. And even if it's not romantic, it can definitely be platonic as well. I feel like a lot of your relationships in your life will be focused on, especially because Aquarius does symbolize the community, or like your communities that you align with. And so I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to find yourself feeling a lot more peaceful and a lot more at ease with the relationships in your life. For some of you, you're also going to find gratitude in your relationships, whether it's a relationship that you're in currently, or whether it's a relationship that you were once in and you're finding gratitude in it now. Whatever the case may be, I feel like you have learned a lot about your past experiences, especially if it does, pertain to love or to relationships. And I feel like you are stepping into a new chapter around this time to where you can now move forward in a more positive way. Your black moon oracle fire signs for this full moon in Aquarius. You have card 50 with Saturn return, symbolizing age. Okay, now some of you could be going through your Saturn return. Some of you maybe just went through your Saturn return. Funny enough, Saturn has just entered into Aries for its Saturn retrograde. So maybe that has some type of significance to you. But there is strong Saturn energy here. And so for a lot of you, the beautiful aspect about Saturn is that I like that it symbolizes time. altogether, but especially with this card, it symbolizes age. And so you could be in this period of learning, like, you're never too old to learn something new. You're never too old to learn something new. And that can be about your relationships, that can be about yourself, that can be about, you know, what you've gone through. But I feel like as time goes on, right, as you get older, as you connect to more people, I feel like you start to learn through those connections and through wisdom as well. And you accumulate wisdom, which is all about what profound learning is. Your angels in aura, oracle. Cutting the deck for you, fire signs. You have Archangel Sandalphon, card number 9 with turquoise. It says forgiveness, seeking, freedom, and healing. Yeah, you're definitely healing and moving on from things, people, connections, or environments that don't serve you. Okay? I feel like for a lot of you, you're really tapping into this energy of wanting to feel a lot more liberated with yourself, and you're finding a sense of healing and freedom within your own energy internally, because you've healed and mended the relationships around you, or the concept of those relationships, or the lessons and connections of those relationships as well. And your last opening oracle from the energies deck, you have card 22 with yin and yang. So this is once again a balance of divine feminine and divine masculine energy, whether it's between, you know, you and a person, or whether it's between yourself. I feel like you're feeling a lot more united with, once again, where you are, finding a sense of alignment, accepting that where you are in this moment is exactly where you need to be. And that's why you feel so aligned with your body, maybe with your chakras, maybe with your mindset or your environment. Like, you could really feel like you are in an abundant place of your life. Okay, so let's go ahead and get your spread. Okay, we're going to get your position, your challenge, your unexpected, your advice, as well as your overall outcome. You have some flyers jumping out. 3 of Cups and 4 of Wands. These are really, really synchronized energy. Well, not synchronized, but they're really, really strong energies. Some of you could definitely be celebrating marriage, celebrating maybe an engagement, celebrating moving in with someone, celebrating some type of family reunion, maybe celebrating getting a home, a new home. Or there are just some celebrations to be had around this time that you could definitely be experiencing. Okay. So we're going to start off by getting your position. Alright, Spirit, this is for the fire signs for this full moon in Aquarius. Your position, fire signs, you have card 19 with light. So the number 19 is coming out once again here, as well as in your Moon and Libra card. And you also have card number 9 with Sandalphon. So 9s could be really significant. The number 19 can be significant specifically. But you have the Sun card, which is Leo energy, as we have stepped into Leo season. And this full moon happening on the 29th is happening in Leo season. So there's going to be Leo energy around regardless. I'm not going to be surprised if it pops out in all of the readings that I do. But your position right now is very happy. Okay, your position is very content, clear, radiant, magnificent. And I feel like you feel so content with where you are. Like, I'm getting like you feel refreshed or revived in some way. Okay. Now, your challenge with this full moon in Aquarius is going to be the 2 of Pentacles with movement, choices, and decisions. Okay, so you're definitely going to find yourself making a decision or being guided to make a decision around this full moon in Aquarius. Now, this could be in regards to maybe money, right? This could be in regards to love, relationships, connections, you know, weeding out the people that celebrate you, weeding out the people that don't celebrate you, and you know, definitely kind of reflecting on a lot of the choices and the decisions that you have made, as well as the choices and decisions. I can't talk. The choices and decisions of where your life could be heading. Okay. Some of you could also be trying to balance your life, or once again regain balance. Maybe you found a balance, or that's something you are struggling with. Maybe you're trying to balance your, you know, your workload with your personal life, whether you're trying to balance out your actual money, whatever the case may be. It does look like choices and certain decisions are going to be a bit challenging around this time for you to make. Your unexpected energy, once again, is the Three of Cups. Rejoice for celebration. So this is coming out again. Your unexpected energy with this full moon in Aquarius is celebration. Okay, some of you guys could be celebrating a Leo, celebrating a birthday, celebrating once again some type of gathering, engagement, approval, or some type of new lease on life here. Okay, whatever the case may be, there's a rejoice of community. Okay, which has that energy of Aquarius already. So unexpectedly, you may even find yourself coming into union with a lover. Okay, you may find yourself coming into union with a soulmate, romantic or platonic. You may find you coming into contact with a group of friends, right? Finding your soul tribe, finding your people that you connect to. This may unexpectedly happen for you. Your advice during this full moon is card 13 with transformation. This did pop out in your pre-shuffle, so I'm not surprised I'm seeing it now. Your advice is to embrace the change. Okay, this is the Death card. Allow things to close out for you, right? Especially if you're really struggling with making decisions like that, allow them to close. If things don't work out, or if things are too hectic or too stressful for you, or they just don't align with who you are, allow those things to fall. Okay, allow those things to remove themselves out of your vicinity. And your overall outcome is card 7 with triumph with the Chariot. So I love this. This is a breakthrough. This is a breakthrough out of your transformation, right? After that closing of a chapter, of a cycle, or of a relationship, of a job, you are finding so much more direction with your life, and you're feeling like you are a bit more in control of where your life goes, or where this path is headed. So beautiful, beautiful energies. We're going to go ahead and get the tarot to kind of get more information on these. We're going to start off with the Sun and see why this is here in your position. Okay, hello. First card out is the Lovers. So yeah, your position is very, very happy. Could definitely be with a person, a connection, a soulmate, a relationship. For a lot of you, you are definitely connected to your person, or your divine person here. And I feel like this could definitely be influencing your position around this time. Of feeling happy and feeling uplifted and celebrated and seen. Because there could definitely be an individual who is, how should I say, an individual who is celebrating you, or is putting that spotlight on you to be appreciated in that way. Okay. Show me more for the Sun. Okay. And you have the 10 of Wands to the 9 of Swords. So, your energy, okay. Oh my God, I feel like I have to sneeze. Nope, it went away. Your energy with the 10 of Wands to the 9 of Swords here, fire signs, is that this connection, or whoever you're tied to here in your position, or whatever connection or commitment you're tied to here, could have definitely brought a lot of burden. It definitely could have brought a lot of burden and a lot of challenge, and this could have had a lot of history with you, or you know, you've accumulated a lot of history with it. And with the 9 of Swords, this may have also even added some stress, okay, to your life or to your energy. For some of you, if this is a job situation, Some of you could definitely have been very like committed to something for so long that it's been stressing you out for so much. And if you released it around this time, or if you made plans on releasing it, or even if you didn't, I feel like you're going to feel so much happier. I feel like you're going to feel so much lighter with your energy, and not so not so like burned out with it as well. Show me 2 more to clarify the sun. Okay, there's 3 more. We got the 6 of Swords, the King. Yeah, you could definitely be moving away from this job, moving away from commitments, people, places, things that feel a lot heavier for you, that don't feel grounding, right? That don't bring a sense of peace of mind, and you are removing yourself to gravitate towards that energy. Okay, you want to think more logically. You want to have a sense of peace of mind and where you feel grounded in your own energy. And the best way of doing that for you, maybe around this time, is to finally release. Okay, this definitely could have been a mental burden for you, for sure. That you have learned to almost detach yourself from. Okay, that King of Swords is that Aquarian energy. So you may have found yourself kind of detaching yourself from this and learned how to stabilize your energy, which is bringing that sense of light and clarity and peace for you internally. Okay. So now we're going to clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Why is this in your challenge? Clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Please clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, we've got the 7 of Pentacles. So there's definitely been a decision that you're really struggling with, that you've maybe been contemplating for a really long time. And during this full moon in Aquarius, this may even kind of bubble to the surface, to where now you're in a position of needing to make a decision. Right, if you've been putting this off, or if you have, or if you've been procrastinating with this, I feel like you're at this point here in your challenge position of like, okay, I need to make a decision about this. I need to finally hone in on something. Okay. Show me more for the 2 of Pentacles. Show me 2 more. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is this? What is this? Hello. These are gorgeous cards. King of Cups. The Sun once again in the world. Yeah. It's like you're finally getting clarity to release something. It's like the emotional burden has been lifted. The mental burden has been lifted. Maybe even the financial burden has been lifted. But whatever this is, it's putting you in a position of feeling so much more content with yourself. Feeling so much more aligned with how you feel. Especially, once again, if you've been waiting a long time for this to happen, waiting a long time for this to come. Now you're finally in this position of, will I or won't I? And it seems like whatever decision you choose to make in regards to this situation is going to bring you so much emotional regulation, as well as happiness, peace, and clarity, as well as maybe even some closure for a lot of you as well. Let me see. Show me one more for the... Okay, and you got the 2 of Swords. Yeah, so this is something you don't necessarily see, right? Especially if you've been contemplating something here. I feel like you don't necessarily see the happiness and the joy of where this decision could take you once you make the decision. I feel like you've been kind of seesawing back on it because you're like, oh, well, what if this happens, or what if this doesn't happen? And I feel like you could be psyching yourself out of, you know, what's good to come. All right. And I think it's more so of the uncertainty is what could be holding you back. And if the uncertainty of it is what's holding you back from the pessimistic aspects of it, allow yourself to recognize that there could be so many optimistic aspects of it, right? For example, like, let's say this is in regards to like you quitting like a job that you have, right? Oh, if I quit this job, what if I'm down on my luck and I need to come back? What if they don't accept me? Or if I quit this job, how do I know I'll find something better, or that I'll find a job that'll match me, or something like that? And it's like focusing on the negative. What if you quit this job and you end up pursuing a passion of yours that you've always wanted to do? What if you quit this job and you end up finding a job that not only wants to match you, but wants to pay you more and then some, with XYZ amount of benefits, travel expenses, paying for school, or, you know, all these other things? It's like you're focusing so much on the negative aspects that you're completely neglecting that the same spectrum of possibilities can be positive as well. So now we're going to clarify the Three of Cups. So why is the Three of Cups here for the unexpected energy? Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Unexpectedly, fire signs, you are going to step into a blessing. For some of you, it's marriage. Three of Cups to the Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Hierophant definitely gives marriage material. So you could be getting married, attending a marriage, planning a marriage, whether it's your marriage, whatever the case may be. Some of you could definitely be coming into contact with your divine counterpart, with like who you're meant to marry and settle down with. But unexpectedly, you're going to be celebrated. I told you that's that energy of celebration. You're going to be celebrated. And all of these happy cards in your spread so far, look, the Sun, her arms are like up in the air, ready to receive. The Sun in this tarot deck, her arms are up in the air, ready to receive. The World card, her arms aren't in the air, but they're open because she's ready to receive. Six of Wands, her arms are open because she's ready to receive. The Fool, arms are open, ready to receive. It's like you are in this position here unexpectedly to where you're going to receive such a huge blessing and you don't even see it coming. That's what I'm saying. Two of Swords, you don't see this big blessing coming because it's going to not only shower you with attention, it's going to play into your strengths, what you can do, what you love to do, and it's going to feel so refreshing, right? In the last section you had the World, and now you have the Fool. And if you notice in both of these cards, they both have that same swirl-like pattern. Falling into it, coming out of it. So this is a really good reading for you, fire signs, for this full moon in Aquarius. Really, really good. But unexpectedly, you are going to be showered with attention. Now, your advice here, let's see why this is here. Got the Four of Swords to start clarifying your Death card of transformation. Yeah, it's time to heal. It's time to sew yourself back together. It's time to rejuvenate yourself. It's time to forgive yourself. Find a sense of healing. You have Archangel Sandalphon with freedom and healing here, and that's what you're being advised to do. Whatever's closing out, find a way to heal from it, right? Don't sulk in the negativity, or don't sulk in what happened or what didn't happen. Focus on what's to come because of it. Show me 2 more. Yep, 8 of Swords. There's that sulking in sorrow, the stress, the anxiety of what this brings. Show me 1 more to clarify the Death card. Oh my gosh, the Magician. Some of you could be getting a dream job or dream opportunity to do what you love, or you're recognizing that a lot of your manifestations are finally coming to life around this time. But a lot of you are being advised to trust in what you can do, right? Trust in yourself. Trust that what you know, what you've experienced, or what you've learned is something that can only ever benefit you and not hinder you. And lastly, we're going to clarify the Chariot. Let's see why this is here. Spirit, please clarify the Chariot. Why is this here? Oh, yeah. Chariot. It's being clarified by the 8 of Cups. You're walking away. You're walking away. You're removing yourself from those emotional burdens, those mental burdens, maybe even financial burdens for some. And you're stepping into a new dawn. You're stepping into a new age of time, a new age of experience and wisdom. And you're moving towards what's happier, right? You're pushing through. Show me 2 more. Oh, we've got a stack. 5 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Page of Cups. Yeah. This is something that you really stressed about here. This was a big stressor. This is an energy, a place, a person, a relationship, an environment that really made you feel defeated. Okay, you never really felt like you were winning, or that you had the upper hand or had any type of leverage in this situation, and it left you feeling really contemplative of what choices and decisions to make. That's why it's in your challenge. But even if you felt defeated, unexpectedly, you're getting the victory here. You're getting the victory. Yeah, the Devil card here, it was a really toxic situation, person, place, thing, whatever. And this held a lot of energy towards you that you almost felt bound to. And with that 8 of Cups, that can symbolize that energy, right? Of feeling emotionally obligated in some way, shape, or form. But it's almost like you're recognizing here with the Page of Cups, you're recognizing how you feel. You're recognizing, I don't have to feel this way. It doesn't have to be a this or that. I don't have to feel bound and connected to this if I don't want to. And I feel like emotionally you're really exploring that aspect of yourself, and you're allowing yourself to feel that all the way through. Show me 1 more to clarify the Chariot. Temperance. I love that. There's the balance being restored. And look, in your opening oracle, you have yin and yang. Like I said, the masculine and the feminine. If you really pay attention to this card, it's the sun and it's the moon. What is he juggling? The sun and the moon. He's restoring balance to himself, to a situation, to an environment. And that's exactly what's happening for you here. So I really like this reading for you, fire signs. I really like this. This full moon in Aquarius is definitely going to open up a lot of doors for you. And it's definitely going to help you see and recognize a lot, okay? Pay attention to the 9s. Okay, the 9s are making themselves really known. I'm also seeing the number 222, right, which is all about alignment, and that's what you had got. You also have 22 in your opening spread, okay? You also have, I seen one. You also have the number 66, and I believe that that is it as far as the angel numbers, and like the number 88, obviously, as well. So And the zodiac signs present in your spread as well. You have Moon in Libra, so you've got Libra here. With Saturn return, I will throw in Capricorn, because you also have Capricorn down here with the Devil. You also have really strong Leo. You have Gemini. You have Taurus. You have Scorpio. You have Aries. You have Cancer. And you also have Sagittarius. So a lot of zodiac signs present for you, but nevertheless, I am super stoked for how this reading came out, and I do hope that you enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to hit that like and share button, as well as the subscribe button, and click that notification bell so you guys are always notified for when I post. You can also follow me on TikTok for when I do live streams and post video content. And any questions or comments about personal one-on-one sessions with me, just DM me or email me, and I will respond back to you as soon as I see it. Okay, so thank you, each and every one of you, my beautiful fire signs, for tuning in. Once again, happy birthday to any Leos that are watching or that are out there connecting to my channel. Happy birthday to you, and I will see and talk to all of you guys very soon. Bye.